What's going on, guys? It's Rich Lux here, and today we're gonna talk about Chanel. So let's go. Okay, guys, so I want to talk about the best and the worst of the brand. I own a lot of product by Chanel, and I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to show you what I like and what I don't like. So I want to go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that I do like. Before we get into that, I want to talk about this. I'm going to show you two products. You see this right here? This is a Chanel tissue box. And it'll flap, and I usually keep these Chanel cotton pads in here that I got off the website. They're really good luxury cotton pads for your face. Some cotton pads that, like, when you tap it or whatever, it leaves the type of cotton on your face. This doesn't. It's really soft, and it has this little enclosure, and it closes, but I have a lot of stuff in there. And that's by Chanel, and it opens up here, and you can put the sheets in there, which I know I just totally messed it up now. But this is the tissue box that they have at the makeup counters. And mine's kind of dusty because I don't use it that much. But I like it. Another thing I want to show you is this Chanel box here. It is the box that they use to keep their brushes in. And then this is the mirror. Those three items I got on eBay. So you can definitely check those out, and they were really reasonably priced, like $30, $40. I think the most expensive was like $75 or something, but it was so worth it. And we have, I'm such a fan of the brand, so I had to have that to store my brushes, the cotton pads, Kleenexes, and the mirror, and all that stuff like that. So we're gonna keep it moving. Another best of the brand is going to be this right here. This is the Chanel Le Beige. I don't want to show you the mirror because you might get blinded. So yeah, I use it a lot, and I've had this for literally over 2 years, and it has lasted me so much. I don't know what it is, but the amount of product that is in this right here is so amazing. I am gonna be honest with you. This is like a veil. It's not a lot of product that you would see. But once you put on everything, I usually go over it with this, and it's like a veil. Or sometimes when I don't put anything at all, I'll use the Chanel Le Beige, and it just has like a glow. It's matte, it's not shimmery, and it's like a little veil. It is awesome. When I mean veil, I mean very thin amount of makeup on your face, so it still looks natural, but you have product on there, and not many people know that, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so that was one of the best of the brands. Another best of the brand is, which I broke, which I use it so much it broke, which is the Chanel powder. See that? I've used a lot of it. There was this thing right here, but I used it so much I had to throw it out. Yeah, that is this product right here. If you go to the Chanel counter, you'll see this packaging here. This stuff that's in here is so good. So freaking good. Now, it's not like a veil like this one. This one you can actually tell you have stuff on. But the way I apply it, you don't really tell that much. But I love this one right here. This is one of like my top favorite ones. I use it so much that it broke. Okay? One of the things that I would stay away from at Chanel is I have a sample of it. This is the sample box here. And what it is if you go to the Chanel boutiques, they have something called raw material fragrances. And I think they're like 180 to 280. They're like these jars of perfume, like Chanel No. 5, Gardenia, Sycamore, just to name a few. They smell amazing. They're really high priced. Supposedly they're made with raw materials. I don't know. But they smell really good. But the problem with those fragrances are when you put them on, they do not last you at all. So they try to sell you a jar that looks like this. Okay, the Chanel, a jar looks like this. And inside that jar is this little cream, and they tell you if you apply this cream on your skin and then spray the Chanel raw fragrances, it will make the smell last longer. That is not true, because I've been using this sample one, and I bought Chanel Gardenia, and I sprayed it on my skin. No, it wasn't Gardenia. We got Sycamore. Yeah, we had got Sycamore, because I used Gardenia. It was a gift. Thank you, Stacy. I used the Chanel Sycamore one with the combination of the cream that they sell you to lock in the scent, and it just doesn't stay on me. The Gardenia smelled lovely. The sycamore smell lovely, but they do not stay on your body all day. In the sense that other people around you can say, oh, you smell really good. What is that? People would never say that to you with the Chanel raw material fragrances. Now, if you were to get the Chanel Blue, you know, this is not a raw material by Chanel. This one will give you that, oh, what are you wearing? It smells good type of vibe. So if you're looking for the Chanel raw material, just keep in mind, it is not gonna be heavily scented to where those around you are gonna ask you that question. But if you're a person who doesn't like heavy scents, that is perfect for you. Just keep in mind, it's not really gonna, you know, be a good experience if you spent $200 on a fragrance that people won't even know you have on. That makes sense? But hey, whatever. So the Chanel cream that locks in the scent and the Chanel fragrances raw materials are a no for me. I do not like those, and I would stay away from those. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. Now, another thing that I say is best of the brand is the Chanel. This is the Chanel Gel Purette. Okay, it looks just like this. I think I broke it, yeah. I used it so much that I broke it. That's how you know stuff is so good, when you break it, because it's so good. All right, top, bottom. What it is, it has like this gel consistency, and it's just a face wash. It's just an amazing face wash. This is like $45. If you own nothing by Chanel, take away this product when you go to the store and buy it. It is simply amazing. It leaves your skin so smooth, so soft, so supple. It is amazing. The packaging is beautiful. You know, yeah, I think just like a Tiffany blue and like a light green, because there's like maybe 2 different variations of this, and this is the one I really like. So just keep this in mind, okay? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Something that I will stay away from, 2 more products I do not like by Chanel, is the Chanel Lotion Comfort. This is awesome. The packaging is nice. It comes in 3 different variations. There's a blue, a green, and a pink. I believe it's a toner from what I'm told. As you can see, I don't even use that much of it. And this is my second one I've owned. I bought this one out of impulse, but I really shouldn't have. See, it's coming out. Like, just me shaking it around, it kind of dripped out. Like, what? Anyways. What I do like about it is that when you get your cotton pad and you put your toner on there and you dab all the way, all of the pollutants, it just feels very silky. It feels nice on the skin, but other products do the same thing for lesser. You know, I don't want to say cheap, but you know, for more inexpensive, we'll say that. So stay away from the Chanel toners. I don't think they're all that. This is my opinion. Another thing that I would stay away from Chanel is the Chanel makeup remover, and it has 2 different variations. You see a top layer and you see a bottom layer, and you just shake it up, and then you would pour it on your cotton pad, or if you want, just a little bit on your hand, and then remove your eye makeup. I do not like this. It is a gimmick to me. I have seen other products do the same thing and better. The same thing with this. These 2 right here. Actually, these 3, we've had the bigger jar of this one. Chanel lotion to lock in fragrance, the Chanel toner, and the Chanel makeup remover. You can like stay away from. You wouldn't just buy them if you're like a fan of the brand. If you want everything to match on your beautiful counter at home, definitely get it, like I did. But it's not really worth the money. Moving on, what I do like is the Chanel powder. I believe this comes in 1 color. We talked about this when I first bought it. I'm just gonna open it for you here. The packaging is beautiful. It is very large. I believe it's like $50 to $40. You can see the product there. It has a little bit of a light fragrance, but it's not that heavy at all. This is nice. After you put on your makeup, get very little of it and just dab. It's cute. I like it because it's cute, and that's pretty much it. Does it work? Yeah, I would say so. I just like it. I like it. I can't talk bad about this product. I just like it. What can I say? Now, here we go. Chanel Hydra Beauty. Okay, look, there's the camera. Chanel Hydra Beauty. I'm gonna open this product for you. Chanel Hydra Beauty smells so good. I've been using it, but I just stopped using it because I moved on to like Sublimage, Le Lift, La Mer. Those are amazing products that I feel just kind of left Hydra Beauty in the dust. I bought this product when I didn't really know much about the Chanel skincare line. Hydra Beauty means like hydration, hence the name Hydra Beauty, hydration, beautiful. I don't have dry skin. Now, if I had dry skin, I would definitely use this a lot more, but I don't. I have very oily skin, so I use this every now and then. I use it sparingly, and I use it like on my elbows, like underneath my neck, stuff like that. Like, I don't even put it on my face. So this was kind of like a waste for me. If you're gonna buy Chanel skincare, definitely get the facial wash that we talked about, and get you like a higher end type item like the Chanel Sublimage, which is like the holy grail of Chanel. And if you're gonna use Le Lift works beautifully, but when you stop using Le Lift, it stops working for you. Like, Le Lift will snatch your face for the gods, and then when you stop using it, it will just all just like shrink down. So yeah. Now, another product from Chanel I like is the Chanel, this is the foundation brush. I believe this is like the very first one, the old school one. I had the new one, and I do not know what happened to it. I think I left it in Paris. I may have fallen behind my dresser. I do not know, but it was really expensive. So, and I really liked it. And since I own a lot of Chanel products, I just went ahead and bought me another one. But this is like the least expensive version of it. It's more economical. Only because this one came out years ago, and then there's like a new brush that has like, not say a new design, but like it has like this type of design where it's like two-tone, which is like a one-tone type thing, and it just feels so soft. I got this one on eBay actually. It was never been used, and this is the number 16. But it works beautifully. I do miss my other one though, but I couldn't imagine spending that same amount of money on that one, so I went ahead and got me the older one. And this is what this looks like. But the Chanel foundation brush is simply amazing. This is the lip balm here. I don't know if you can kind of see that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open it for you. This was $50. It is very small, and I hardly use any of it. This product, you can go ahead and just not pick it up. This packaging is last year's packaging. There is a new packaging where it's in this type of shape. This same size, but in this shape. It's white and has the round top, where this is square. This product is nice. It looks nice aesthetically. It smells amazing, but it is not worth $50 for lip balm. And I've never like talked bad about Chanel up until this video, and there's just certain products that I just will not buy again. Being that I've spent so much money on the brand, I know what is good for me, and I know what is not good for me, and I know what is like of the value of something, and $50 for lip balm is not one of those things. But I did own it because I do love the brand, and I just wanted to have it on my dresser. But I don't use it, so now that I look back on some of the things I purchased, I'm like, yeah, we really shouldn't have purchased that, because, like, for example, just to recap, the Chanel lip balm for $50 is not worth it. The Chanel toner is not worth the price. The Chanel makeup remover is not worth the price, and the Chanel raw materials is not worth it because it doesn't, to me, because it doesn't smell very strong. And then the Chanel cream to lock in the fragrance is not really worth it. But there are other products that are worth it, and just to recap them one more time, the Chanel facial wash, which is this right here, is so worth it. Chanel Hydra Beauty, if you have dry skin, is worth it. The Chanel powder to lock in your makeup is nice, and then these two products here are simply amazing. Not to mention the brush, and the Chanel Blue is simply amazing. And then you have like all these fun stuff that you can purchase too, like the boxes and stuff like that to hold your stuff. So there's so much more stuff that I have to buy from Chanel. The Sublimage is simply amazing, and if you don't know what Sublimage is, it's basically a high-end lotion, creams for your face, and they only sell it at certain stores, so you can't pick it up at Macy's. Some of these things you can pick up at Macy's, some of these you can only pick up at like Saks Fifth Avenue and things of that nature, so keep that in mind. These were the products that I feel work for me, and the ones that I don't, so don't let it be like the end all be all of the brand, you know. But I thank you for watching. please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, Instagram me, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.